Jalen Brunson and the Knicks had a chance to close out the Celtics in Game 5, and Jaylen Brown wasn't having any of it. Here's Brown early in this one, Perk, finding Derrick White.
Came out, hey, look, great players are able to get theirs and make guys around them better. He draw 3 right there. Derrick White, he had the hot hand, driving kick, simple basketball right there. Not doing too much. Little slip out of the screen, pick and pop. JB was excellent at the point forward position, especially in that first half to set the tone.
3 of 3 from three-point land, 14 points in the first quarter for Derrick White. Here's another one he steps into.
Never underestimate the heart of a champion.
No doubt. Rudy Tomjanovich, shout out.
Sam Cassell texted me that last night.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Now, here's the unsung hero, Luke Cornett, Perk, doing big man things.
Yep. Outplayed Karl Anthony Towns. I tell you that much. Just playing with passion. But I love Luke Cornett. I loved him when the Celtics first got him. He's just a guy that does everything, underrated, played with tenacity, played with an edge, barking. He was barking right there.
And then, Perk, watch this. They're going to reward the big fella right here.
Hey,
reverse dunk.
The game is so simple, man. It's so simple for a big. Be a star in your role.
All right, let's hear from Jaylen Brown after the game.
Because I appreciate the fans that showed up tonight. You know, it was a great atmosphere. It was loud, you know, and I know it's easy to kind of write things off. Obviously, unfortunate what happened at JT, but we still got basketball to be played. You know, I believe in this group, so don't count us out just yet.
Our back's against the wall. I understand that it's just going to get more difficult, and I think they're thinking we got to play better, and they'll make adjustments, and we got to make adjustments back. So, I mean, this is the NBA playoffs, and you wouldn't expect anything different.
After winning Game 5, the Celtics improved to 10-2 this season in games without Jason Tatum, including both the regular season and the playoffs now. That equates to a 68-win pace over 82 games. So, Perk, who stood on business?
This my camera.
That's going to be your camera.
Standing on business.
John.
You better stand on business. Stand on business. Hell yeah, we standing on business today. Standing on business. Hello, world. No, it's not Boris Chestnut. It's Hey, listen. The Celtics went out there and they won in great fashion. Damn it, Jaylen Brown, Derrick White, they balled. Peyton Pritchard came up big. But you know who stood on business? The big fella in the middle. Not Kristaps Porzingis, but Luke Cornett. 7 blocks, outplaying Karl Anthony Towns, anchoring that defense. I thought I was watching Victor Wembanyama yesterday, the way he was anchoring that defense. Getting out, listen, on the perimeter blocking shots, covering space. I'm like, oh, this big fella is feeling it. And look, he joined elite company.
Wait, who's that?
You got Robert Williams III with 9 in 2021. Luke Cornett last night. Robert Parrish, one of the all-time greats. And you got this handsome young man right here, Kendrick Perkins in 2009 in the postseason. And the film don't lie. Matter of fact, this was against the Bulls, one of the best playoff series ever in the history of the game. It went 7 games, and look at the big fella. This the no beard Perk right here, shining like new money. The little reverse layup. Here we go. Snapping the screws out the rim. 4-3 in the building. Hey, look. I know the Boston fans been pissed off at me, but if you're watching, that was a reminder of what the big fella, Big Perk, did. But Luke Cornett, boy, you stood on business last night.
Perk, you're the only one in that graphic that wasn't smiling, man. You got a beautiful smile, man. The Celtics have been at their best with their backs against the wall, going 9-2 in their last 11 when facing eliminations over the last 4 postseasons. No other team has more than 4 such wins in that span of time. All right, now joining us here on NBA Today, the host of the Hoop Collective podcast, our senior writer who has been covering this series, Brian Windhorst. Windy, you were at TD Garden last night. Has momentum swung in this series as we head to Game 6?
I can't go far as saying that. I got to see some more. But I do think one of the things that happened last night was Boston had an advantage. And I know that that sounds odd, but the Knicks had gotten used to a certain way that they played against the Celtics. They had played them 8 times. And the way Boston played yesterday was very different. Jaylen Brown played a point forward role that we really hadn't seen him play before. That's how he ended up with 12 assists. He'd never had that many assists in a game in his career. He was distributing the ball. There was a lot more player and ball movement than the Celtics usually have because Jason Tatum runs so many ISOs in a regular game. There was great three-point shooting. And then, of course, you had Luke Cornett. They did not game plan for Luke Cornett to play almost the entire second half. And the big difference there, guys, was that when the Celtics went to their bench, they had Kristaps Porzingis. And he was, frankly, and I know he's under the weather, he was getting dominated by Mitchell Robinson. What was happening was Mitchell Robinson was owning the minutes when he was in the game. With Luke Cornett, who's at 100%, the entire thing changed. He was a difference maker, and that was also not part of the Knicks game plan. So the Knicks get this day today to retrofit and learn how the new Boston Celtics are going to operate.
Yeah, but their fans also have to stew and worry about all the things that have happened in the past, including the Celtics being right at home at MSG over the last quarter century. They're 38-18 at the Garden. And, man, that's better than their home record over the last 25 years. All right, let's bring in the rest of our panel. So, Mark, what are the chances that the Celtics become the 14th team to come back down 3-1?
Got a message for the Knicks. What they say in Mortal Kombat? Finish them.
Yeah.
Finish them.
Yeah.
Need to finish them because you don't want to go back to the Garden. You know, Oracle was the toughest place. Oracle's dead. Boston, the parquet, the banners. They're 22-6 all time in Game 7s. You know, the Leprechaun's going to show up and sit on the rim. You don't want to go back there. The fans show up 30 minutes before in games like that. It's an intimidating place. Finish them in New York or you're in trouble.
You're going back to the crib. Jason Tatum is out. The New York Knicks have the better duo right now with Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson has to be better defensively, right? They were trying to search him out. Karl Anthony Towns, stop out. This is an opportunity for you to become a Knick. Like, officially become a Knick, right? Go impose your will, bro. No more Luke Cornett outplaying you. Like, no more pouting. None of those dumbass fouls you picking up. Sprint your ass up and down the damn floor. Play with some damn energy and some damn heart, right? You're going home. You're an emotional guy. That building is going to be rocking. I expect him to feed off emotions. I'm looking at Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns. Take them home in Game 6.
Go ahead, Wendy.
Yeah, so I think a big thing that the Celtics are saying as they come out, having lost Jason Tatum, they're really leaning into defense. I know that's not what ended up happening last night because they had a hot shooting night. The Celtics know their only way forward through this series is to defend. And we can run all the offensive numbers, but really what happened last night, Jalen Brunson was in foul trouble, Karl Towns was in foul trouble, and they shot 35% as a team. The Knicks can get some better offense at home. They should be in good position to have a chance to take the series.
All right, Wendy, thank you so much.
What's your favorite team? Comment below, and if you liked the video, please leave a like. This really helps the channel grow and brings you even more content. Oh, and if you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button and activate the bell to receive all notifications. With each game, we notice that the NBA is getting more competitive every day, and all the teams are looking for reinforcements to win the championship. And only here can you follow your favorite team daily with incredible content from different sources. Here on the channel, there are new videos every day with analysis, curiosities, and the best moments in basketball. That's it for today, folks. Thanks for following along. The NBA doesn't stop, and neither do we. Until the next video. NBA, the passion that connects us.